Oscars aren't the only thing this weekend. NASCAR headed into the Daytona 500. What is the real rivalry? Seems it's between Ford and Chevrolet. We're going to AJ Baime in Chicago. Hey there, AJ.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad you're here, and you sound excited, which is good because NASCAR likes pumped up fans. Ford versus Chevrolet. Tell us about this rivalry.
Well, it's a rivalry older than NASCAR itself. It's the great industrial rivalry of the 20th century. These are two brands that really, more than any brand I can think of, are really synonymous with America. Last year during the season, we really saw a return of this, what we call the manufacturers rivalry in NASCAR, and we're going to be seeing a lot more this year, and that's what fans are talking about going into the race this weekend.
And when the rivalry gets really amped up, how are they stoking that, AJ? I mean, are they doing it in advertisements? Do you see it sort of out there where the Daytona 500 will be? How are they fueling this?
Well, there's two ways, really. Fans are feeling it because there was a rivalry at the last season, a terrific rivalry for the first time ever. NASCAR finished the season in a points tie. One driver, a Ford driver, one driver, a Chevrolet driver. So it really began naturally. On the other hand, NASCAR is making a concerted effort to bring brand loyalty back to the racetrack by putting more stock into the stock car. Most of it's happening, under the hood right now. We're seeing electronic fuel injection under the hood, which a lot of fans don't care about, but some fans do. The loyal fans really do. Most importantly, we're going to be seeing a return of cars on the track that look like the showroom cars.
Interesting. And do you feel like that people, even if they don't follow NASCAR, that if one of these cars does win in these big races, that then it translates into the showrooms and the people who go out to buy their family cars, AJ?
I don't think there's any question. I certainly think there's no question among Detroit car executives who invest heavily in NASCAR for a reason. They're not out there because they don't race because they need exercise. They race because it shows results in the showroom. Really, this manufacturer's rivalry goes back to what made stock car racing successful at the beginning of NASCAR after World War II. Really, racing is unlike any sport in that there is this intrinsic tie between big industry and the sport, what happens on the track and the outcome. So, absolutely.
Has there been one of the manufacturers that's sort of been more dominant in collecting more wins, AJ?
Yes, well, Chevrolet won last year, and Chevrolet has won the driver's title for 7 straight years and the manufacturer's title for 9 straight years. However, as the fans know, the first 2 positions in qualifying have been won by Ford. So Ford will start at the front of the grid this year. And let's see, I think there's 16 Fords going to start the race on Sunday, and 16 Chevrolets and 13 Fords. So we'll see what happens.